Chatagazzi, my name is Orville Scott, and today I want to give my first impressions on the Battleborn Beta. So something I really liked about the Battleborn Beta is that it was made by Gearbox, the same people who made the Borderlands series, and Borderlands is one of my favorite video game franchises ever. Personally, I liked Borderlands the pre-sequel, that's my opinion, but whatever. I love the fact that they took a lot of the gameplay mechanics from Borderlands and implemented that into Battleborn. The thing about Battleborn is that Battleborn is a MOBA, right? And what I like about Battleborn is that it's one of the very few MOBAs that's like a first-person shooter, but like as a MOBA genre. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Graphics looked cartoonish, there were different, character styles, character designs, and the graphics is not really the huge focus of the game, but they still made it look awesome, they still made it look expansive, you know what I'm saying? There are different characters that are like affiliated with different factions and stuff. You have factions like the LLC, the Generics, the Peacekeepers, all those factions. So it's pretty cool to, try to complete different challenges and unlock different characters that have different skills. What I also like about Battleborn is that it has this thing known as the Helix system, in which when you're in a mission or when you're playing a multiplayer match, you can choose 1 out of 2 augments to suit your needs, Sometimes when I was playing Battleborn, I would like choose all the augments on the left side and then choose all the augments on the right side. So that's a pretty cool system. I actually really like that system. Something I am afraid though is that Battleborn may get too repetitive in terms of skills. So Gearbox, if you're watching this, make sure at some point you give free DLC or you add in new content where certain characters have like new skills. That way there could be new augments for players to use. Now let's talk about the story. I really did like the story, and I mentioned this in my first gameplay of the Battleborn Beta. Battleborn has a really dark story because, see, Battleborn takes place where the universe, like all of its stars are gone except for 1 star, and the Varelsi, which are like these forces with dark matter, they are trying to destroy that star. So now you have the surviving factions trying to, defeat the Varelsi and stuff, which is a pretty cool story. I hope in the full game they have like cinematic cutscenes. That way there could be like a smooth transition between missions as well. I also hope that at some point they also added new content where there are like very short missions that have to deal with some of the characters, So like if you unlock a new character, then you gotta play a certain mission where it talks about that character's backstory or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That gives the characters more depth, in my opinion. The comedy was very corny. Some people liked it, some didn't. Battleborn's comedy is the type of comedy where you hear it once, it's funny. You hear it a second time, it's not funny. We also have like the multiplayer matches. You have Meltdown, you have Incursion. Incursion is kind of like where it's your team against another team, and your team has 2 giant robots. The other team has 2 giant robots. You gotta destroy the 2 giant robots. Meltdown is kind of more MOBA based, where you have to lead a group of minions into like these machines, and if your minions go into the machines, they're going to explode on impact, causing your enemies to also take damage. All in all, I really did find Battleborn to be very entertaining. It's just that I feel like something is missing. Maybe cinematic cutscenes, maybe there needs to be more depth with the characters. I don't know. Gearbox, I don't know what's missing. Battleborn is a great game, but there's something missing. So if you guys can figure that out for yourselves and fix it, whatever. Anyways, yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's try to get to 200 subscribers before August of 2016. That way I can start my own shoutout series. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.